Microfinancing is lending small amounts with low interest rates, which has been around for decades. But in San Francisco, one organization is taking it to a new level. Mark New.
You're not actually looking at the hotel itself.
Bob Harris was curious to find out whether the microloans he made through a site called Kiva made any difference.
Her workday is easily 11 hours a day, probably 6 days a week.
Bob decided to travel to dozens of countries like Bosnia-Herzegovina, Cambodia, and Kenya to see the people to whom he lent money. Bob quickly discovered he was changing the lives of people who borrowed money from him, just as they were changing his.
Everywhere I went, and I mean, places that cosmetically couldn't be any more different, you know, Peru and Lebanon and Cambodia, and I kept meeting the same people. I kept meeting my mom and dad. I kept meeting people who were just trying to feed the kids, and they're just trying to put something together, get their business going, and the $25 really makes a difference.
Bob has been a comedian, TV writer, radio host, and even a Jeopardy champion. When word of his charitable efforts got out, his giving went viral. Someone he never met started the team Friends of Bob Harris. Today, his team has raised more than $3 million, even surpassing Team Australia and Team Europe.
I have no idea. I swear to you, I have no. It's not my credit. There's $3 million have been lent now. I have no idea how that happened. It's the damnedest thing. It's the nicest thing. People, total strangers, are showing up to join this team to be really nice with other strangers to other strangers from all over the world. And somehow my name is in the middle of all that. And it's the luckiest thing ever.
With an office here in San Francisco and one also in Nairobi, Kiva is the first and largest microlending platform in the world. It's lent out more than $400 million to borrowers in 67 countries.
Fostering healthy competition through groups is a key reason for Kiva's success. At the very top of their microfinancing leaderboard are a team composed of atheists and agnostics, and just below them are the Kiva Christians.
This is a cause that everyone can get behind, people on the left wing of the political spectrum, people on the right wing of the political spectrum. Business is a universal language.
As for Bob, borrowers have paid back more than 99% of his loans, which is exciting to him, because then he knows it worked, and that he can take that money and lend it to someone else around the world. Mark New, CCTV, San Francisco.